Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called 2020, 2021, 2022. When will the cycle end? It has to end sometime, so let's see when. First, let me talk to you a little bit about 2020. That was a bad, bad age. I predicted that in 2019. Look for my programs. They were called The Unexpected of 2020. And you will see that I predicted a topsy-turvy time, a bad, bad time. Many who were the ages which were bad would have suffered the most. And so if your ages were 15 or 24 or 33 or 42 or 51 or 60 or 69 or 78 or even 87, if you were these ages in 2020, you would have had a terrible time with a lot of losses and a lot of difficulties in all areas, including the love cycle would have gone bad. But some would have escaped and could have done not too well, but enough to survive a bit better. And so, if you were the ages of 18 or 27 or 36 or 45 or 54 or 63 or 72 or 81 or even 90, you would have had enough energy to cope with and survived well enough to keep going. Let's talk a bit about 2021 last year, which also turned to be a miserable time for the whole world. And especially if you were the ages of 17 or 26 or 35 or 44 or 50 or 59 or 68 or 77 or 86, you would have had also a very, very bad time where much would be lost. Investments would have been whitewashed. Health and romance areas would have been in trouble. But some ages would have done a bit better, would have done a bit better. So this in 2022, many things would have gone wrong. But if you were the ages of 21, 30, 39, 48, 57, 66, 75, or 84, you would have had enough energy to cope better and better and done well enough. So you see, ages are always the driver to success or to failure. The foundation is always the calendar year. And let's now talk of 2022. The calendar year is a very weak calendar year for you, which means the foundation to do anything is chaotic. To start anything in 2022, be very, very careful of your financial situation. It can collapse anytime because when the foundation is small or weak, then whatever you build on, if it's too much, it collapses. So in 2022, if you happen to be the ages of, let me see, if you happen to be the ages of 17 or 26 or 35 or 44 or 53 or 62 or 71 or 80, be very, very careful in 2022 that a little slip can lead to a huge fall and a little bad mistake can lead to plenty of followings of bad planets giving you a hard time. So be very careful. And if you ask me for a good age, which might not only do well, but which might show some profits as well, well, I'll go to the ages of 19 or 28 or 37 or 46 or 55 or 64 or 73 or even 82. These ages will give you a lot of support, and whatever your efforts are, you will just be on the winning side. Maybe not too grandly, but at least you'll be on the winning side. So always remember that ages are what can get you reaching for the stars or can just make you be down on your backside. That's how it works. Now, I'm going to give you a whole sample of ages to help you for 2022. I've gone into detail so that these ages which I'm going to mention have a lot of hope to find success. So, you coming from Aries in 2022, if your ages are 18, 19, 20, 21, or 25, you're going to be extremely lucky very early, getting the breaks that you wanted. And then, if your ages are 27, 28, 29, 30, and 34, your middle ages start to produce a lot of support for you, and you can be on the way to doing well in 2022. And if your ages are 36, 37, 38, 39, and 43, then you will have plenty of support in every industry you are in. And even in business, you're going to be able to show profits or at least make good advances in 2022. And then if you are the ages of 45, 46, 47, 48, and 52, it's going to be a wonderful time where you can settle down and you can have a lot of long-term beliefs in your security. All these ages are only applicable to 2022. And if you are the ages of 54 and 55 and 56 and 57 and 61, you'll have a wonderful retirement period. The retirement will actually be making more money and the ability to do all that if you have these ages in 2022. And if you are these ages in 2022 as well, 63, 64, 65, 66, and 60 and 70. I'll read this again: 63, 64, 65, 66, and 70. You'll have still a lot of energy. And in 2022, you'll be able to hold your ground and push forward, finding possibilities of doing good things. And lastly, for those who are in retirement, if you are the ages of 72 or 73 or 74 or 75 or 79, you're going to have a lot of luck. And whether it's making easy money, like from the lotteries or other financial speculation, or getting opportunities to show off your expertise with your experience, you will get the opportunities as well. So, all these ages that I figured out for you, go all out in 2022 and give yourself that push towards wanting to be succeed, wanting to show excellence in everything you plan. Those who are not of these ages which I've mentioned have to be very, very careful, because anything that goes wrong in a big way very, very fast. So be careful if you are not the ages which I've not mentioned, if you are the ages which I've not mentioned in 2022. And what about 2023? It's going to be a quieter period, meaning that more control for everybody is seen in 2023. 2023 itself, there are many planets which show that dealing with foreign ain't possible to move ahead. But I don't like 2024 because two scenarios are seen in 2024. One scenario is that the problems of 2020, 2021, and 2022, they can return to haunt us all over again. The other scenario is that planets are just moving very, very slow for you coming from Aries. You'll be frustrated that how things have slowed down so very fast. Well, that's what I'm telling you to be careful about. For you coming from Aries, the energies you have are very fiery energies. And so you'll need to care in 2022 not to take risks unnecessarily. Otherwise, you'll find yourself having many, many difficulties. This 90-minute session I have, which will only cost you USD $50 to know your next your date of birth, your time of birth, looking at your palms. Palms are very, very important. I believe that the palms belong to the soul, and that's the energy of the soul, which is changeable all the time. If you treat your soul well, the energies will increase. If you treat your soul badly, your good luck energies will just fly out of the window. So the palm shows all this indication, and I will read palms. Did you know that 365,000 babies were born yesterday? Oh, yes, around that figure. Can they all have the same fate and destiny of yesterday? They can't. And so, what is the difference? The palms will be different. Not a single baby will have the same palms. And that's the touch that we want to use to forecast. And I'll show you how to multiply your energies by being able to connect to your soul. You have a soul, I have a soul. How do you connect to it? I will teach you. People who are doing things that are so fantastic in the world, they have connected to the soul. And I'll show you if you like to play lotteries, how the system works and how to produce the luck for lotteries. You have to involve the soul in everything you do to rise higher than the rest. So here's my email. Send me this email. Let's get cracking to know your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. I will go through that with you to show you the platform that waits for you. And I'll show you how to reach for the stars by all means. In the meantime, I wish you good luck. Thank you. Goodbye.